Some people made it since I was 16. Whoa, look out here, what I did. Look, I was to my girl, who my people told me the chicken.
I think this is my hardest project to do. Work on this project for close to 3 years and a lot of writing. I did the recording for 7 or 8 months. Yeah. A conscious album for the very first time. I was like, I think I should do something out of the box. I'm not trying to be like every other rapper out of Liberia. I'm not trying to stay cool. I'm trying to rap. And this album also show like the feminist side, because as a man, it's not easy to open up. It's never easy to open up. It's not even okay. And in this album, I was vulnerable. In this album, I show my raw emotion.
I was the one who started this fire that running me. With these confessions, I turn my sins into paintings. Don't show that I'm not the sin, I'm just a kid that needs repentance. I think my heart is full of hatred, that's the reason I'm stuck. Said the things I couldn't forgive, said the things I had to love. I raised my hands to the heaven, he helped me, and then
you ready to go to the
Yeah, I'll just go to page you.
You want to use something like guitar?
Yeah, the page you link.
Yeah, that's it. It's an amazing body of work. I hope you love it without it. And I hope every single part of it speaks to you like the way it speaks to me. In this album, I was able to speak my own truth. I may be speaking your truth, but I was speaking from my view. It was an amazing bottle of work. It is an amazing bottle of work. I work with it with my friends, just my friends. People that love my music, people that love the way that I rap, people that love this type of music. It's like an indoor project, I would say, or like you can have a breakdown on it, and that would be amazing for me. Like honestly, it would actually be amazing for me, because I don't think people feel how I felt when I was working towards it. Some of the writings came out when I was crying, and some of the writings came out when I was in pain. Some of the writings came out when I was happy, and some of the writings came out when I was confused. So it's a bottle of work with mixed emotions. Yeah, it was put together in that way. The song How Long Will It Last was written in like 2021. When I first wrote a song, it was about a therapist, and it's still about it. It's about a therapist having a conversation with a client. So in my mind, I was like, what would my first therapy session be? That was it. The therapist basically asking the question in the hook and the pre-hook, and Jasmine killed it. Jasmine is a phenomenal singer, bro. She sings like no one else has seen in the Republic of Liberia. Trust me. She's a phenomenal singer. When she was like, I think I got this part, I want to do it like this. I'm like, you can do it whatever way you want to do it. And as she laid down, there was a part where she was like, don't keep blaming yourself until the night. It also add more details to the therapist, because most of the time you go to therapist if you want to keep encouraging you and keep motivating you. And as I explained the story, and she came back with the same tune. So it's basically like the therapist can help you. Like she can help me. The problems are too many, the stress, like they're
look me in my eyes, do I look alright? Look me in my eyes, do I look at life? I'm a dead man walking and you want me to smile, want me to run to the light. Like all my life, I wasn't stuck in the dark. Now I can't see my future because I'm stuck in my past, and that's life, and that's that. Pull me later, let me keep my spirit of life. I'm trying to see my ancestors tonight. Look me in my eyes, do I look alright? Look me in my eyes, do I look at life? I'm a dead man walking and you want me to smile, want me to run to the light. Like all my life, I wasn't stuck in the dark. Now I can't see my future because I'm stuck in my past, and that's life, and that's that.
But like there are too many demons that running behind me, they are running behind me faster than the devils in hell. So that's in the second verse is me realizing that the only person who can help me is me. So I went back and just talked to myself. That was it. And How Long Will It Last always been my favorite song. This album been written since 2020, right? So the thing is, when I first put the album, there are songs that were on it, they didn't make the cut. Songs that we call it, along with How Long Will It Last. How Long Will It Last have brothers and sisters, and now How Long Will It Last is the last man's thing. I think it's an outstanding track for me. I really, really love it. And I would keep it.
Thomas Dolan Jr., creative director for the project. Yeah, how did I get to know Ezzy? I mean, the first time I ever met Ezzy was in like a rap battle. I was dating Pisces and it was Datway Ezzy. I was like, oh, I'm going to battle fully begin, and you know, I never thought that maybe a couple years from then I'll be creative director for this project, and it has really been amazing. Just kind of delving different pockets and, you know, putting on vocalists and trusting new artists, and, you know, yeah, and it has been great. And the producers too, Benga, Emoji, I mean, they've been great. They're really easy to work with, and I think we've really done this effortlessly. That's been like very fucking smooth. Yeah, and it's been great. Tight shit.
I've suffered in love, suffered in life, suffered in school, suffered to be my craft. I hate when people think I got it easy and fast. Speaking, I work for this, I swear for this. Too many times I cry for this, get on my knees and pray for this. Is it all love? Nah, it's no love. This song. Marco, tell me to go listen to why when I listen to I go listen to the project now. So I listen to the project. You got a song on the call Leslie. It's about female, blah 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 blah. I have the same project called Teenage Fever. No, it's basically the same team. He rapping about female in a toxic relationship. That person almost killing himself. No, it was Leslie, which is the girl's name. That's what I'm saying. The same team. But it's not the same because how she ended up in the hospital my way. No, it's kind of different. It's just I had it before I was I was shocked. They think like me.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Una way. Welcome to the Kenya way. Welcome to the Jenny's way. Welcome to the Easy way. Welcome to the Una way. Take care, Larmie, baby. This is the Una way. It's take care, Larmie, baby. I can see your face tonight, baby girl. Come tonight, oh tonight. We just want the vibe. Say hey, can I? I've been doing music since 2021. Yeah, and I've been liking music for years before that. Like, I built the name of Marco David basically was in the Datway Ezzy. Oh, Marco David can rap. Marco David can rap, and that was it. Till I decided to finally like step up and actually do music.
And at this point in time, I'm not just doing music. I'm doing the music I actually like, something that I've actually been wanting to do. But like, I wasn't brave enough to just take the step into like, boom. I think I'm in my best form when it comes to creating, and the concept of making the album, I wasn't actually in a good space, like good space. Like I wasn't able to express myself when I thought of creating this album. I wasn't able to like be vulnerable enough when I thought about doing it. And like I said previously, it's the type of music I've always liked doing. So for the first time, I was able to express myself and I was able to be vulnerable and I was able to like come out with this concept. It was because of this album. And currently, I think I'm in my more creative space because at first when I said I wanted to do this type of music, like I like the idea of it, but I couldn't like demonstrate it. I feel like I wasn't in a position to actually do it because certain things you have to experience it to be able to express yourself with it. And at this point in time, it just came, like it just started to come out. Sometimes I'll be writing when I'm confused though, and the idea of being vulnerable isn't something I was actually like cool with, and isn't something I actually like. But sometimes you just gotta give it your all. You just gotta speak on how you're feeling. Yeah. So the album was delayed. I wanted to do it last year, and like it just didn't feel right at the time.
I can see your face. I can see your face tonight.
Come on, man. I almost had switch.
You almost got it inside.
Bro, I almost had some shit.
Say, my man, so we can do who you are.
Nah, I really. You better grab money. You know what you do? But you better grab money, man. I'm terrible, bro. Who's gonna be terrible, though? Terrible, bro. The problem at the beginning, all the beginning will be coming here. I was hoping to show you one or two edges. I'm sure. That's why I easy begin. No, but then in the public, I'm probably also.
Mic allergies. My man, it's not about me, bro.
My name is Judah, and I'm an artist. Well, my experience working on this project has been a very blissful one. A lot of artists came that I did not know, and the idea which we had for the project, it was well executed by everybody, from the creative director Danny to the producer, the co-producer, every single artist that was featured on the project, and yeah, it's a life-changing experience in my opinion. Every artist should experience it once in a while.
Perform the song. Perform the song.
Hey, go. You're not getting a pump?
And that night I said, regretting everything I did. I should have been better for your sake. Now I might walk the same last day.
Hi, I'm Emoji. I'm an artist. I'm working on this project as a co-producer to Benga, who is one of the producers on this project. Yeah, the project is actually one of the best projects I ever worked on. The songs are good. Most of the songs preach emotions, something that if somebody listens to, they'll find themselves in it and they'll try to relate to it and things. Yeah. So the project is great. My favorite song on the project is the song with Jasmine. I won't sing it because y'all gotta wait for the project to come out in the year. So that's my favorite song. Y'all hear it, so y'all keep waiting for the project.
October 28th was the day I lost my mom, and a day after was when I wrote one of my favorite songs on this project, Let Her Fire and Singing My Absence. Well, if you listen to it, you will know what I'm saying. And yeah, So moving forward, after I wrote Letter for Her and Singing My Absence, I gave a call to Benny, and I was like, I think next year I wouldn't drop no song like next year, the beginning of the year. We'll have to like start work on the album, and I think it's time that we can actually drop Take Care of Me. I feel like I'm in my best space in time to actually do the project. So the entire December month, I was writing and called Michael for some assist. Like I was sending voice messages on WhatsApp. Long, he'd be like, no, 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 this is not how you. I'd be like, I take my time to send it to you. Yeah, like I actually do appreciate the friends that I got. Like the friends I've had, very, very, very cool set of amazing, passionate. Yeah, I could trade them for a lot of things in the world.
Gotta be the plan, nigga. If I had your life, yeah, I'll be a thing, nigga. If I had your life, yeah. No, just give me. Like, gotta be the mindset. Gotta be the plan, yo, nigga. If I had your life, yeah, I would be a thing, yo, nigga. Gotta be the dream. So you got like, I don't know how to play this thing, but I don't also know how to explain it to you. So you just have to like, if I say gotta be the mindset, then you try something for me. Got to stick it there or there. Gotta be the plan. Yeah. Gotta be the mindset. Gotta be the plan, yo, nigga. No, don't go. Don't go.
At the end of every sentence, where you drop it.
Gotta be the mindset. Gotta be the plan, yo, nigga. If I had your life, yeah. I think
if you sing it that way, you got the progression gotta go timing.
Yeah.
So why you any you have to come before you. Yeah.
So what should I do?
Gotta be the mindset. Gotta be the mindset. Gotta be the plan. Okay. So gotta go on and timing.
It's important. You can get it. You want it, you can get it. If you want it, you can get it. If you want it, you can get it. If you want it, you can get it. So go ahead and get it.
I'm
Go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it.
I'm here doing
Take care. Take care.
so much come on with that thing. What's the way when I see that
Yeah, I'm Vega, music producer. I've been doing music for quite a while. I work with so many artists like All Time Witty, Chrome Cruise, Igusco Trapso, Bossman Emoji. Because coming from an Afro background to a hip hop background, there's a big transition in the mix. Because I'm leaving Afro sound and doing hip hop, and I don't have that type of sound pack. So I had to do more research in order to get into that art. So it was hectic, but thank God, working with a creative team, people who listen to music, yeah, yes, they were around like men at 10 creative team, they are awesome. Easy guy, hard time. Yeah, I remember one time we did a beat, and Easy did a vocal on the beat. When he called Danny came and said, I like the drums, but I'm not feeling the keys. Yeah, the piano is off. You gotta go back for the hip hop. Yeah, I don't want anything like Afro or trap. I want real hip hop. So I told him, you know what? When I get back to the studio, I will see what to do. And when I went home, I called Easy. He sent me a few producers named Akame's, controller with him. And then I sat down, listened to a few other work, and I did what I had to do. Send it to him, forward it to Danny. That was a plus. For me, I feel like it will cut across because it's my first album I'm working on. We were top artists in the industry. Yeah, so I have a strong faith that this album will go somewhere. I believe it can carry album of the year. Stop playing.
Stop playing, my boy. Stop playing, my boy. Stop playing, my boy.
For this project, I feel that his mentality is not just doing things that certain people expect you to do. It's doing things that other people around the world, you are not just doing things for a particular group of people. You are doing things outside the box. So for the artists, yeah, it brought, because I know the artist will be someone who do our local like stuff like trap bema, but when it came to me that idea, I was like, wow, bro, trying to step out. Yeah, so for the artist, I say kudos to you, bro. Yeah, watch stuff, bro. Watch stuff. For those that are watching, my message to you is that you are not easy, but you can be more than easy. Do what you like and stop doing what people want you to do. Be yourself.
My name is Malcolm Smith, and I'm executive producer at Larmie.
What's it been like working on the project?
Well, it's been a very amazing experience. We managed to put together a very creative, enthusiastic team of people that are being hardworking and dedicated to the project. From the artists who initial vision it was to the creative director to the people working photographer to the producers and the other artists. It's been a very cohesive experience making an album, and it's one of the best experiences of my life because it's been demanding, but at the same time it's been a great opportunity for growth and an opportunity to make something that can outlive us, so that future generations will come and know that these people here and they put their time and energy into making something this amazing. One word about the artist will be growing. Because I met Easy 3-4 years ago. We started talking on the internet, and then we established a big brother, small brother relationship, and then since then we've been, going back and forth, working on his art. I was part of the making of his last project, and then we had to suspend the album because we wanted to do it last year, but he said he didn't feel like it was the right time, so we pushed it to this year. And I think he is going to be something special. I think it already is something special, but I think he's going to really grow into something special, and he's going to have like a lasting impact on not just like playing music, but music globally.
Look, baby, I ain't sorry for the shit that happened. If I did it first, I'ma do it again. On my knees and in Jesus' name is the only time I'm trying to make amends. I say amen, I beg amen. Niggas on the set upon us that we did it, that's the shit I don't understand. Cause every time I get asked about it, I'm only tell them that I fucked a fan. Hoes being secret competition and it's still losing, that's a hard watch. Niggas can't even fuck with me on my worst day like I'm cock blocking. Yeah, I said a nigga was cracking. If I had a baby drivers, I would give him GPS of a dropout. That's
You should bow your heads and pray before you even trying to cross me. These combos I don't wear. Check your man, he walking sketchy. Ostentation with his rhymes. So I was made to be this energy, the leader of the pack. So I'm coming with a 6-piece. I'm pulling out extendos. My clips longer than a rap sheet. I'm not of this world. I emerge as a prodigy. The devil's in the detail, but they claim me free will. Determined on my actions, not blaming God for some cheap thrills. Born for the shit. The greatness is in my genes still. They can rip my jeans, no matter how they seem real. Flow is so sick, they're still feeling the serene still. I'm executing rapper that's gonna require a clean kill.
So I'm Jetty. I'm one of the engineers on Datway Ezzy album Take Your Larmie. And my experience working on the album so far, it's been amazing. I like how Datway Ezzy been real vulnerable. I've seen Datway Ezzy grow as an artist from high school, because we went to the same high school together. I've seen him grow from rapping in class and rapping at talent shows to now creating tips and album and taking over the country with songs and hits. But the most amazing thing about Datway Ezzy is the fact that he's willing to tell his story on his first album, and that's something that I find real amazing. A lot of times, if you're a new artist, you try to make hits, and your first album, you want it to be a lot of hits. But with his first album, he wanted to tell his story and talk about his family and his life, which is really, really, really dope to me. So I'm just excited to be a part of this process and help him bring it to life. And even after we have conversations over conversations, and I'm just like, bro, I'm proud of you. You should keep doing what you're doing. And you shouldn't let anybody tell you that, oh, you got to do this and do that to be what you want to be. As artists, we need to look at ourselves and be able to say things and create art that relate to people and relate to us. We shouldn't be afraid to tell our story. So I'm just super proud of Datway Ezzy. I'm excited to be a part of this journey. I never thought I was going to be, but I'm here. And that's just dope to me.
And I promise you we didn't cry.
Promise me that you won't cry, but if you say promise me you wouldn't cry, as long as it can fit in the Remy skin.
Yeah, talking about
Promise me that you won't cry. Promise you will say this, I won't bear and women. Promise me that you won't cry, you get some more time me.
Promise me you won't cry. When you wake up and my eyes can't open, when the clouds start ticking, I know another baby.
What does this album mean to you as not just an artist but a person? Because from a lot of what you said, it talks about your own real life experiences and stuff like that. So what does this album mean to Larmie? What does it mean to Datway Ezzy?
This album means a lot to me. Basically, it means everything when I'm starting my music. If I could one back time, that would be my first project ever to drop in music. But yeah, you can't. And this album is like all of the times I was told take care of me. This album is about how I took care of myself, how I was nurtured, how I was loved, how I was hated on, how I was betrayed, how I was treated, good and not good. This album is a combination of mixed emotions and feelings from both good and bad side of life. It's about the healing I did, it's about the people I hurt, it's about the people that hurt me, it's about the things I went about to do, it's about the things I saw and how I felt. I would consider this album as my best battle of work because I went out of the box to do this. It's not something that was easy to do. At times when I sit and search YouTube on certain projects, I'll be like, nah, this is impossible to make. Like, there's the thing that people can always say, like, you don't actually know episodes. You're not inside, you not know. Yeah, that's the feeling. I had to feel certain raw emotions to be able to write about certain things. And this album is a proof that you can actually do music you like and you can actually do. Well, I hope you're listening with an open mind that you're about to listen to a conscious project. I hope you're listening with the mindset that you're about to listen to someone else's emotions and how they felt. So like, this is not just my story, this is your story. Without you, it will be incomplete because I didn't make it for me alone to listen. I hope you'll be able to find yourself in it. Maybe all might not relate to you, but some will. And I hope it helps heal you. Or I hope it helps like relate to the pain you feel. And any type or form of emotions you feel doing this project, I appreciate and thank you for even using your time to listen to me. Like, I really, really do appreciate, especially, I decided to step out of the box. It's not everybody that will be doing songs to make people to dance and make songs for the singing by and yeah.
So, when I like a
Clarify singing my absence.
So the question now is, how do you wish to be remembered through your artistry?
Well, I want to be remembered as one of the greatest to ever do it. If I die soon, if I die late, yeah, I just want to be remembered as one of the greatest to ever do it. And one of the anything can sell.
So do you think the commercialization of music affects the quality of the music in Liberia?
Yes. Most of the time people will just say anything. I was one part of it. Just say anything. Put it out there. Once people feel like it's like a trend. Like you just gotta say something that we kind of funny, relating. It's not something very deep. There are good songs out there, but most of the time the market is floated away.
So what do you think? Because you said you were one of those, you were part of that. So what do you think inspired you to want to make not just trendy and catchy music, but something that can be able to stick around and live?
Well, I've always had an email like
I want to do this type of music. I said it previously. I got old songs that I used to write, but I've never actually had the courage. You see, I've never been bold and free enough to actually record these songs around certain producers because it is like days where sometimes you hear a producer up and be like, oh, you dope, and I see you trending because of some of those songs that you put out there. And when you enter in his studio, he want to hear hit. Basically, sometimes, yeah, there are good hit songs, because the manager won't hear, and no one's saying they can hear. If you post certain songs, then they'll be like, nah, man, I already fit in the other record, man, and that's just the end of it. You might not even get it again. I'm speaking from things I've seen. Yeah, I'm speaking from things I've seen. And people around you, let's say you pop off 120 song, and you pop off another 20 song. Now people around, you can start to get like 150, 200 bookings, and people around you be like, my man, this year, I just want you to make here, bro. Yeah, this year, I just want to sit down, heavy playing, bro. Sometimes it's not all about the idea of making hits, it's about making music that will last forever. It's about making music that will impact people's life. Like, music is something that you can't only use because you're trying to hustle, or you're trying to get money out of people, you're trying to get money from clubs and shit. Music is something that you should also be able to speak about situations and things that are happening to people. And as for rap music is I've always been about speaking, giving your story or giving the story of your people to others, like to a bigger or larger audience. Bengas, the producer, Emoji, Hercules, thanks to Jetty, one of the master engineer, Pocos, and big shout out to every single future artist, Jasmine, Lutin, Judah, Pocos, Big Baby, even Josh. Like, give a shout out to executive producer Malcolm Smith, and help a lot doing this process from the beginning part of the voice messages to the writing of the song. Like, some of it were even complete, and I will always give him Judah or Danny Hatton. Like, oh, my man, I already all the song. Like, wait here, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna carry in this direction, or I want to carry in this direction. Yeah. And shout out to Jamel T. Wrangler.